Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to the Fangoria Movie Challenge. This is the segment I've been doing with my good buddy Joe, where we're not only going to watch, but also review all 101 movies Fangoria thinks we should have seen. Today we're going to be talking about Lemora, a child's tale of the supernatural. Lemora is a 1973 film which runs approximately 80 minutes, actually 90 minutes, I'm sorry, and is written and directed by Richard Blackburn. Now, he was responsible for one episode of Tales from the Dark Side. Now, this stars Leslie Taplin as Lemora. She passed away on April 13th, 2009, at the age of 62. She had one credit to her name, and that was The Activist. Cheryl Rainbow Smith as Lila Lee. She passed away on October 25th, 2002, at the age of 47. Very young. She was in Up in Smoke, Parasite, and Vice Squad. And William Witten as Alvin Lee. He passed away on January 10th, 2018, at the age of 94. He was in The Mummy, 1969. Now, this is also known as Lemora, the Lady Dracula, and this is based on the story of Carmela. This is a wild one, guys. This is very fairy tale-like, this entire movie. You have Lila Lee, who lives with a priest. Now, she is informed that her father is ill and she needs to go see him. Her father is actually Alvin Lee, and he killed his wife and went on a kind of like a killing spree. So she sets out to go see her father, finally makes her way to his address, where she's confronted by Lemora. And Lemora is evil. That's about all I'm going to say about this one. If you've never seen this film, it's a beautifully made film that feels like so many different films from the 70s. I had seen this probably 20 to 25 years ago and could barely remember any of it. But then when I was watching it, because Joe was basically the same way, he watched it when it first came out on DVD years ago. And we could remember like flashes of it. Most of the scenes I can remember were with Lila Lee and Lemora. But it's a really beautifully made film. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it. I want to go into so much more detail, but I at the same time, I don't want to, because I don't want to tell people how to feel, how to think, and what to gather from certain films. Yeah. I loved it. I thought it was great. It is I don't know if I'd necessarily call it a masterpiece, but it is a very, very well-made film. Now, when we were watching it, I actually found out from Joe that there is actually 3 cuts of this film. There is an 80-minute cut, an 85-minute cut, which is, I believe, is the one that we watched, so I was wrong with the 90 minutes, and a 113-minute cut. I would love to see the 113-minute cut, because this film it's really good. And I would love to see what got cut out and why. So, yeah. Let me get to my relatable recommendation. There are so many films I could have recommended for this. We had glimpses in my opinion, of children shouldn't play with dead things. It had a very similar vibe and feel to it. It just had that 70s, that 70s feel, and it's really hard to explain. Almost like a hazy, fairy tale-ish like quality to it. So I'm recommending Alucarda. Alucarda is very similar in the fact that the death of a parent, a girl going to find her way, Alucarda ends up in a convent, and the themes are very similar. And I'm going to kind of leave it at that, because if you've never seen Alucarda, you're doing yourself a disservice. Fantastic film. It is a foreign film, but it is very good. There is tons of nudity in it. That's not why it's good, but that's kind of where these two movies differ. This is it's nasty. It's nasty, but it's really well made. This, on the other hand, is PG, and I was kind of surprised at what they were able to get away with for a PG rating. Now, I grew up in that era, so I'm very well versed in the movies from that area. Like nudity in the Clash of the Titans. There was a lot of nudity in PG movies, when I was growing up. It wasn't until they made the PG-13 rating in I think it was like 84, I think it was, 84, 85, that they started to become more separated, and PG movies weren't as, I guess, risque as they once were. So, but yeah, check out Lemora, A Child's Tale of the Supernatural. I'm not sure if it's still available. I know it was out of print for a while, but I think they put it back in print. Check out Alucarda. That's another one that was out of print for quite a while. Not sure if it's still available. And don't forget to check out Joe's review and see what he picks as a relatable recommendation. I actually don't know what he picked this time, and if he did tell me, I forgot. But I cannot wait to see what he picked, because we could have picked so many movies for this. We were just rattling off movies that kind of had the same feel to it. So, as I said, check out Joe's review, and if you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.